Hello guys, welcome to today's video and to my channel. I am Sofia Kiwi and today we will talk about 10 reasons for why you might be unhappy. Because let's agree, it's sometimes very difficult to find the reason for why we feel unhappy. It might just be that we wake up and we feel like we would rather go back to bed, or it feels like everyone has a purpose here in life except for us. Or we just constantly feel like everything is kind of black and gray around us. Life doesn't really feel exciting anymore. So let's talk about the 10 reasons for why you might be feeling like that. The first one is living in the past. It's important to be present and be what's called here and now, to appreciate what you have and not to dwell on the past, which we can change. Sometimes we worry too much about the future, and the problem is that sometimes we can't influence that either. It depends for some reasons we might not be able to influence our future, and it's out of our control. So the second reason that you might be unhappy is seeking approval of others, from others. Instead of seeking approval or validation from others, focus on your own values. As long as you like yourself, it won't matter to you whether others think you're weird or different, as long as you are happy with yourself internally and regarding how you look as well. Everything matters. The third reason why you might be unhappy is setting unachievable goals for yourself. While there's nothing wrong with dreaming big, we always hear that, dream big. Make sure that your goals are realistic and in line with your capabilities and abilities. If you set unattainable goals for yourself, it will only make you even more unhappy, and as well as you will be insecure about yourself. You will be thinking, well, why can Anna achieve that, but I can't? And Daniel did that, but I failed. Yeah, it depends where you started. It depends what goal you set. Maybe you set a goal to achieve the exact same thing, but in a shorter amount of time or with less money. It's depending what it is. But you get my point here, I'm sure of that. The fourth reason you might be unhappy is you don't forgive. Sometimes a situation or a phrase being said to us in the past can haunt us for years, for a very long time. If we hold multiple grudges, this begins to affect us and destroy us from the inside. Because of this, we feel bad, and in some cases, we can barely concentrate on what brings us positive emotions. The ability to forgive helps you feel better and gives you the strength to move on despite being offended or insulted or whatever the situation was. The fifth reason for why you might be unhappy is obsessing over what you can't change. It's important to focus our energies on what is our power. Such a focus will help us to better understand what is really important to us and what can be done in order to achieve our desires and make our plans come true. The sixth reason for why you might feel unhappy is living an unhealthy lifestyle. In many ways, your overall happiness depends on what you eat and how much you move. If you have bad eating habits, addictions, or a sedentary lifestyle, you're more likely to get stuck in a negative thought pattern and behavior because of this. As we know what we eat, we become what we eat, basically. So that extra burger on Fridays, we love that, but it can affect you negatively in the long run. And those beloved chocolates that you might get once a day, small chocolates. Maybe you are a chocolate lover, I am. And that's why I'm bringing this up. You might get that chocolate a little too often. So we all know what that could lead to. diabetes also in the long run. If this is something you do on the regular, you might consider stopping that. So the seventh reason for why you might be unhappy is focusing on negativity. There is always a chance that something could go wrong. But if you always foresee that this is not going to work, oh no, I'm going to fail, the risk that this is going to fail is much higher. Optimism gives you the energy and drive to do things better and to not be afraid of mistakes, because let's face it, no one is immune to mistakes. The eighth reason why you might be unhappy is you do not have a routine. Each of us only have 24 hours in a day. Someone manages to do a lot during this time, and someone wastes the time and then regrets it. The key to craving out enough time to work, health, fitness, study, leisure, and other goals is to learn what you should prioritize and develop a good routine. The ninth reason for why you might be unhappy is comparing yourself to others. This one is very typical in our day and age because we have social media, and it's basically impossible to not compare yourself to anyone. It's normal. That's what we humans do. But even though I just said that, I encourage you to try to avoid, at least constantly compare yourself to others. Each of us have a unique set of skills and talents, and we evolve at different rates. In addition, when we see someone's success, we rarely see what cost it was achieved at and how many mistakes were made along the way to success. Focus on doing your best and work with what you have from the start and try to develop that. The 10th and last reason you might be unhappy is you are too controlling of your life. Not everything will go the way you want. And this also applies to those around you. Remember that no matter how close a person is to you, they still have their own likes, dislikes, opinions. Respect the differences between you and others. Allow them to be as they are. Guys, this was it for today. This was a very short and kind of quick, informative video for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I enjoy it so much. And as always, thank you for watching my channel and supporting me in always. I love it. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.